Here we go. Do part 4 now. Even though I said the last 2 are part 2. But I split. I'm not going to merge them because they were too long to merge. 15-20 minute parts seem to be about where you want it. Another classic cigar. Hey, let's get insulted. Insults are go. 4, 3, collect. Fucking what? Why? Why? Reflex, I'll call you out. Explain that to me. Explain why you did that. Retards. If you've played the pub fruits, like they're older pub fruits, you'd be like, no surprise. Their older pub stuff is absolutely terrible. The newer stuff ain't so bad. It's not the best, but it's a far cry from how crap they used to be. £2. Huh. 5 of a kind. £2. How can you blow smoke rings? Again, I used to smoke. That was why I started smoking, actually. My mate's older brother, at the time, he used to blow smoke rings, and me and my mate were like, oh, I want to do that. So we started smoking, trying to learn how to do that and become addicted. And I smoked for, I don't know, probably from the age of about 14, 15 up to my mid-20s. I always say to people, the most stupidest thing I've done, the second most stupidest thing gambling is the second most stupidest thing I ever done. Smoking was the first. But Blade, do you even go, bro? Keep trying to convince the Blade that he won't Vegas. He wants to, I think. Just realised 3 of the Thunderbirds is £50. 4 is £2.50. 5. Jackpot. Shut up, you tart. Hey, Parker. It's not going to be long until I start playing Kung Fu in a minute. Yeah, I'll start playing that board already. Come on, lose. Taking that. 16 nudges, £7. Is it boxed? If it's boxed, it's Jackpot. No. Probably Jackpot anyway. It's on a 1. Unlimited. 4? Are they serious? Are you on drugs? Learn 10. It's games. It's fucking games. Look at this comparison. Games. Not games. Please keep going out. $14. 15. Smashed it. Just realised when that 400 quid goes, when that 250 goes, that's 400 quid's in there, isn't it? I forgot about that. I forgot to put the £200 coins in last night. We'll see how much we got left when we get to about 20 minutes. If there's not a lot left, we'll just carry it on. Not good though, is it really? If it only lasts about 20 minutes, that means I've blown £400 in an hour. If you add the videos together, it's about an hour. Even Reflex are watching this embarrassed. Another YouTube channel you can watch. Brilliant. Lock picking lawyer. He's fucking awesome. Just takes any lock and just picks it there and then. Ruins the image of any lock company pretty much. It's nothing else. It's pretty much nothing you can't get into. It's amazing the skill he's got for that. Very knowledgeable. Worth a look if you've not seen him. I'm also addicted to watching them Reddit story stuff. People of Reddit, what is your most crazy story? You know, stuff like this. I've watched loads of them. If I'm out and about and just sitting on the phone, like, they're addictive. I think there's one called New NJ Slot Guy, I think I might be getting it mixed up. He's the one who says, "Gotta love those cherries." He's good. I do like watching his videos. Just pure, unadulterated gambling on just rowing American slots. Obviously, SD Guy's a legend. There's like Diana Evoni. Watch her as well. Brian Christopher, pretty good. Obviously a big jackpot piece. You know he's loaded. So it just sort of takes that, yeah, takes the excitement off it. I think it's MJ Slots 21. They're really good. Well worth a watch they are. Should really watch them if you like slots. Big bets they do. And they donate money to charity. All the money they raise, they double it with their own money and then donate it to a charity, which I think that's pretty awesome. Because they don't have to double it. They don't have to give it to charity, but they do. Jesus, this thing's boring. I'm glad I didn't pay a lot for this, I'm glad. Still the biggest win's £25, isn't it? Yeah, you can just see why I didn't do very well. At the moment I'm not impressed, and I bet none of you lot are. But just think, you could have played this for your own money. This is what you would have got for it. £300 in, the biggest win you've seen is 25 quid. £2 tenner. God. Fucking top feature that is on this. £10. Hear the Pac-Man popping. Might be able to. Always done it when it's cold, it pops. Once it's warmed up, it's fine. Who does Monte Carlo or bust? Can't part with that. Fight Night's good fun though. I haven't played that since that video though. Don't come in it very much. Great Escape, I need to turn sound down on, it's too loud.
Yes, lady.
Ooh, 4 of a cat. 17.
Very good, lady.
15. Fuck off. Why? Things like that should be like minimum 5 times your bet. It's like a 5 minimum. Same as the feature, 3 of a kind, 5 minimum, at least 5 times your bet. Don't give me 2 times your bet. It's like pots of gold. Give you fucking 3 wishing wells for £2 when you're on £2 to go. Why? They've fucked that game up so bad now. It's just so low variance. It just gives you so many small wins. The big wins are hard. Unless you play the bloody prime, you know, martyr life spins at £2 for the multiplier. I've got more videos actually, that Vampire's Desire. I did get hammered on it in the end. I deliberately went and played it again, and I think I lost about £1,000 for it. Had about, God knows how many features, probably about 30. And the biggest feature I got was like 100 odd quid. But it was deserved. You knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. Wife's been out tonight, so her Christmas works do. I just picked her up. She's half hammered, so she's gone to bed. She was going to come back about 6, but they all begged me to pick her up at about 11 or something instead, so she could stay out and do a bit of karaoke. So that's what she's done. Now she's hammered. She's got work tomorrow. She's not hammered, smashed out of her face, but you can tell she's had a few drinks. Luckily, she ain't got to go to work too early, so look at that shit. Where's the 5 at? Where's the 5? 19? That's the biggest I've seen on the 4 of them, but still not beating the biggest one of £25 we've had. At the moment though, 12 minutes, it's only gone down £28. Again though, it's just too many small wins, isn't it? That's what's doing it. Bombard you with fucking crap, like £1 and £2 and features for £4. But for the arcade, this is brilliant because it makes more money. The more they keep you circulating them small wins round, the more money it's going to make. Like Pub Fruits, where it makes you collect £1 on the reels and shit. That's not doing that just only to piss you off. That is doing that because it generates more money for the machine. The machine is making more money. It knows you are not going to walk away with that £1. You're just going to play it back in. So it's got an extra £1 of a play out of you. And it does that. If it does that with 10 or 15 times to you the whole time you play it, that's an extra £15 played through it. Does it to 10 people, it's generated an extra £150 of RTP, which is £40 roughly. And that's why they introduced that. The cigar's pretty much finished. Drink the tea in a minute. Got a cup of tea, cup of Rosie Lee. I'll have that. We got £2. Brilliant. You can tell the difference between a proper cigar and a cheap one. Definitely. I can now. I never thought I would be able to, but I definitely can. It's a massive difference. I do like tea. I like coffee, but if you fart a lot, so I don't drink coffee. Need bad gut. Maybe get a meet going in Vegas in April. We'd be up for that. We'll meet up in Vegas. I'd go road tripping again, but I could sort the dates where we know we're going to be in Vegas. Fremont Street. Oh, I love Fremont Street. It's better than the Strip, 100%. Way much more fun down there, much more of a laugh. We're in a place you've got to be there to sort of believe it, a bit like Disney World. You can't explain it to someone until you've been there. Oh, $5 a time there. Wow. Full screen there, Miss Jackpot. I suppose it can do it because it's got stacked wilds, so and that symbol is stacked. We just saw two of them above each, well, one above the other, so. The fuck am I talking about? It's a reflex, ain't never going to do that. This might even turn into how much money can we just put through it before we see a jackpot? Because the way it's playing, it must do it. You just don't get many big wins. So, is the only big win the jackpot? Is that what it does? Maybe just spins in 5. That Cash Ahoy might have been a bit like that. But I'm sure I've seen 100 and 200 quid out of that though. The only thing we haven't had is 3 of a kind now, Thunderbirds, or 4 or 5. Haven't had 5 of the Tracy's. Haven't had 4 of the no, we've had 4 Penalties. Haven't had 5 Penalties and haven't had 5 Pick-me's. Oh, we haven't had 4 of a kind of the top symbol either, have we? Nah, there's loads of stuff we haven't had yet. All you people sitting watching this video, just sit here and think £320 up because you didn't play it. When you saw, if you ever saw it, or if you did see it one day, you know there was no point even playing it. It's rubbish. At the moment, it's not looking good, is it? It's not looking good, is it? For Reflex. I wonder why they've got Reflex have got digital units, but they don't put their pub fruits on them. They took them all off. Why? Why have you done that? Because your pub fruits are rubbish? Is that why? So you just admitted defeat and just shoved low-tech stuff on them? Just random slots, and they're pretty much all random slots as well, so I've got a video about random and compensated. I've uploaded it, but I haven't made it public yet. Just making sure it makes sense by how I've explained it all. That's my interpretation of explaining it. And I hope it will be helpful to some of you. And I explain the pros and cons to both sides, really. Like, you'll be sitting there saying, I need to gamble. It'd be fucking even more boring, I think, with a gamble, because it's just not giving you big wins to even be bothered to sit there and gamble it with. This has got to blast in them. This has got to blast in 5 of a kind somewhere soon. One day, sooner or later. Well, we're down to 150, and that'll be this part. Sound test. Pineapple apple pen. We'll throw in a pound again in a minute.
Thunderbirds are go.
3. Collect. Collect. What the fuck? Bah. Oh God, look at it, look. Pound, pound. Pound. Pound 50. Alpaca? Oh, fiver? What the fuck? You're fed up watching that? I've got to stand here and film it. I'll give you a nice warm bed. A nice warm bed, but instead I'm standing in my cold garage filming this thing. But again, for what it cost me, can't complain. For the money I paid for it, yeah, it's a bargain. Absolute bargain. Waiting for a feature. Try to see if the graphics is different for every spin, or if it's just a generic animation of a spin, and then when it stops, it just... I don't know. I don't know. It seems there is different. There is, yeah, there is a different. Isn't there? Yes, it's not a generic. It's not a generic. I'm sure it's under 150. Oh no, yeah, it does. Yeah, it is. It's not a generic graphic. I think it does. It does seem. Yeah, I thought it'd been lazy, like the old Rainbow Riches 500. That used to, when you press start, it was just the same. It showed the pots on every reel, and it couldn't do it. You know what I mean? So it's like sort of a bit lazy programming. They just made the same animation for every time you press start. Then when it stopped, obviously, it just showed up what it was going to spin in. But this does seem to have a different animation for each spin. Yeah, it does. Well, there you go. That's part 4 over and done with.